I'm Elegant and welcome to another weekly Pokevlog. So today I'm actually going to Disneyland Paris, hence the Mickey Mouse shirt here. And that does mean I'm not going to be able to get videos up until like next Thursday at the earliest, because Wednesday night I'm coming back. So yeah, hopefully I can get something up on Thursday, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to have something up before then, so that's kind of unfortunate. Also, it does mean I'm not going to be able to have sidebars in this video, but there wasn't really much information anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But I've got to go very soon, so I don't have much time to edit this video. But anyway, this video is actually going to be a character spotlight of 8 characters rather than 1. It's the first gym leaders of Kanto, the 8 gym leaders, which was the first gym leaders made, of course, because it was the first game. So what I'm going to do for each one is sort of give what type gym they were, and also kind of what the character as a gym leader is. But another thing I did notice with them is that each of them were based off a different sort of real-world nationality, and there was like 2 gym leaders for each nationality, one male, one female, to represent sort of that kind of nationality and the different sort of stereotypes of that nationality. I mean, it doesn't completely fit to the whole thing, every single gym leader. There are kind of exceptions, but what I did notice was that, and it's kind of interesting. But anyway, let's start with Brock. Brock was a rock type gym leader who actually appeared in the game and was a major character in the anime. So a lot of people are quite confused about his nationality. Some people say the Philippines, other people say Japanese, some people say American, African American. What I would probably say is Japanese, because his skin isn't too dark, so it can't really be African American. It could be African American, but I would probably say his skin's more of a Japanese kind of colour, although it does vary from place to place. Also, his eyes kind of give it away as a Japanese sort of character. Also, it fits with my kind of theory of the 2 different people from every nationality. So yeah, I would say he's probably Japanese, and he's the kind of determined, good-hearted and intelligent character that's kind of stereotyped with sort of Asian Japanese kind of people, because a lot of people think they're very determined and intelligent. Like, intelligence is probably the main stereotype of it, and Brock was kind of that. And in the anime, like, he was a major character. He was assisting Ash, and he was very much the guidance, the wise kind of character. The next gym leader was Misty, the WhatsApp gym leader. She was kind of probably British, I would say. It's probably a bit more debatable than the characters, because it wasn't so clear, but she's white-skinned, she's quite pale-skinned, but mainly her ginger hair gives it away as kind of a British character. Maybe she's Scottish, I'm not quite sure, because Ginger is prominently from Scotland. But she gives a sort of an elegant, modern kind of character kind of personality kind of thing. But in the anime, she does change a little bit and becomes a bit more arrogant and more not so much arrogant, but more powerful, more dominant. That's what the word I was trying to say, and which kind of does represent a Scottish kind of nationality. But I would probably just say she's British. As just a general thing. So she's kind of the elegant but kind of powerful and dominant modern kind of character, which kind of does fit with her. Like in the anime, she was the kind of female counterpart, started out female counterpart. She was probably the most dominant out of all of them, which I think is why a lot of people like her more than the other ones. But anyway, let's move on to LT Surge, which was the sort of electric type gym leader. He was actually classed as American in the game, which was kind of a fault by Pokemon, because America doesn't actually exist in the game. So his character bio was a strong-willed, a powerful American or something like that, but he actually said American, and therefore it was kind of a cock-up with the game, since they did a few cock-ups in the first generation, like show Fishrock from Pokemon. They kind of related it to real world, but after that they decided they're not going to relate it to the real world because it was a completely different world altogether. So he was based off an American. He was a kind of arrogant and powerful character. He wasn't really didn't play a major role in the anime, so he was the same in the game in the anime. So arrogant, powerful American. So yeah, let's move on to Erika, who was probably Japanese. She wears a kimono, and that kind of gives away she's Japanese. But she's kind of the second Japanese character with Brock being first. She's kind of the in touch with nature, older, kind of elegant kind of Japanese person. Misty is elegant, she's more modern, but Erika is the in touch with nature, like the older character, whereas Brock is the modern, new, intelligent, hard-working kind of character. So that, because Brock is the kind of hard-working kind of stereotype of Japan, Erika is the old-fashioned, traditional stereotype of Japan. As I said before, she doesn't really have a major role in the anime, just like the rest of the gym leaders, because Brock and Misty were the only ones that did have a major role. Giovanni kind of does, but I'll get to that at the end. So yeah, she was the second female, well, she was the second and the female character from Japan. So the next one is actually Koga / Janine. Janine comes in later on, but probably mainly Koga one I'm talking about. But the nationality was probably Japanese again, which was the third Japanese, which kind of doesn't fit with what I said before. But like I said, it probably doesn't fit exactly. But they were he and she were both ninjas, and therefore it kind of fits with the Japanese style. They were the poison type gym leaders as well. I didn't mention that. Oh, Erika was the grass type gym leader. I forgot to mention that, which kind of fits with her in touch with nature side. But Koga and Janine, the poison type ninjas, the ninja masters, they were both kind of sneaky and vicious. They kind of gave off that feeling, the kind of powerful, kind of a dark horse of the gym leaders. But anyway, they did have the Japanese kind of style, but I don't think they were meant to be a stereotype of Japan, other than the ninja kind of style of them. The next one is actually Sabrina. Sabrina's probably American, from what I see. She seems like a modern kind of, really American character, so she's the second American character. What I think she kind of has a personality of is another kind of a bit of cocky and overwhelmed with power, like she likes to have her psychic power, and she's like very goes for the power of the psychic. I don't know, as LT said, she's very for the straight to the power, straight to the thing, whereas Sabrina is still quite straight to the thing, but she's just with her psychic power, she's very kind of cocky with it. But she does actually start to learn and become nice, and you see that deeper down she's a nice person, I think. But yeah, she's the second American. The seventh gym leader, who's Blaine. I think Blaine is probably British. He wears a waistcoat, he's kind of a mustache, kind of looks like a hunter person, so I would say he's probably like kind of an old-fashioned British person, which is actually in contrast to Misty, who's sort of a modern British character. He is kind of a bit stuck up, and he seems like he could be sort of a cheat or something, and he does very much seem like a British stereotype hunter kind of person. Like I said, he doesn't have a major role in the anime either. But the final gym leader, Giovanni, is probably Italian, like a gang kind of leader, like an Italian, a mafia leader. His name kind of sounds Italian as well. I don't know if it's an actual Italian name, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Giovanni's actually the kind of Italian character, but he isn't technically just the gym leader. He's also the leader of Team Rocket, and that's why he's a bit different, because there wasn't another Italian sort of gym leader. But yeah, he's very in for the power to be the best, and a bit ruthless, which kind of fits with it. So that's kind of it with the descriptions for the gym leaders. Tell me what you think about the nationalities, and if you think the personalities are slightly different to what I said. And this week's question of the week is, do you prefer Giovanni or Blue as the last gym leader, and do you prefer Koga or Janine as the, I think she's the fifth gym leader, I'm not too sure about that though. I think it's sort of interchangeable as well. But yeah, who do you prefer as those two gym leaders, because they do switch from generation to generation, so Koga or Janine, Giovanni or Blue. My personal favourite is probably, I don't really mind about Koga and Janine, but probably Koga because I've played Yellow more than I have played Heart Gold Soul Silver, because I haven't played any of the second generation. Mine, Giovanni or Blue? I will probably say Giovanni, because Blue, I prefer Blue being your rival and not sort of a gym leader. And Giovanni, I don't know, it seems quite mysterious as the last gym leader, and it kind of fits with the game well. So don't forget to comment about that. I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.